Brad Williams, XL Prime. Sum the three lowest priced items. What are we doing? We have menu items. We want to count the three smallest. So for example, we have 4 hash browns here. We're going to count the 3 lowest. Careful. Throws errors with less than 3 of the same items. You see this out of stock? If it's less than 3, it's going to be an error. That's why this is wrapped in an if error, which is problematic. This is not a helpful approach. This is a way to just count items. You can use this approach. There's other ways to do this. And if it's throwing errors and you have, let's say you have 2 coffee items in here, well, maybe out of stock is good or less than. You could put less than 2 items. I don't know. Back to the subject. Here we have this formula, sum, and then what kicker here is this 1, 2, 3. If we look at our formula here, we have this small function and we have this if function. We're going to have to do the if function first before passing it on to small in order to accomplish this goal. Small, if you look at small, if we go in here, small is going to do this. It's going to have this array. And then it has this K factor. You see this 1, 2, 3? K factor is position of integer, where 1 corresponds. Well, we typically have a fixed number in there. So for example, if this was 2, we would just look for the second lowest number. But here, we want to sum up the 3 lowest. Got it? A couple other bits of critical information. Our name range is menu 90, a menu, B5 to B12. Our values, C5 to C12. Control-Shift-Enter for older versions of Excel. Hit F9 if you need to. Over here is our narrative. Small returns the nth smallest value in a given list using the following format. That's pretty much the driver here. Once we figure out small, then we can just sum it up. Small, range in. So for example, small C5 to C12, K factor 2 returns the second smallest value in the range. However, if the second argument to small is a list constant, 1, 2, 3 is a list constant, small will return a list of results rather than a single result. So the equation, small C5, C12, 1, 2, 3. Notice we're using curly brackets. You have to do that, and it's hard-coded. Returns the first, second, and third smallest value from C5 to C12. Therefore, the trick is to filter the values based on menu item before running small, using an expression based on the if function. Something like if menu 90 equals E5, value 90. This constructs the list of values passed to the small function. The list contains only values associated with whatever item you're looking at, whether it's pancakes or eggs or coffee or hash browns. Where menu equals eggs, the list contains this information. Small returns the 3 smallest values in the list, ignoring falses. So take a look here. And if we look, value F9, we have 24. We go in a little deeper and we look at here, the array, F9, we're going to get 6, 12, 12, false, false, 6. And we're going to add up 6, 12, and 6. So it looks like 24, right? 24. Got it? If you need to dig any deeper here, we have this 6, 6, 12. If you want to see what's going on logically, well, it's going to show this information, and then we're going to see this information right here. If is saying, show me E5 within the values 90. In other words, show me those costs. And then 1, 2, 3 is the K factor. Brad Williams, XL Prime. Williams out.